We already know that a sentence is made up of at least one clause, and that a clause contains a subject and a verb. Let's now explore two different types of clause: main clauses and subordinate clauses. A clause is a main clause if it makes sense by itself, that is, outside of the sentence. A subordinate clause, however, will not make sense by itself. It relies upon another part of the sentence for it to make sense. Take a look at this example. The elephant danced and the monkey played. In this sentence there are two clauses: the elephant danced and the monkey played. They're both main clauses, as they both make sense by themselves. They don't need the other part of the sentence to make sense. Look, we could say, the elephant danced, and it would make sense. Or we could say, the monkey played, and again it would make sense. Notice how the two main clauses are linked here by the coordinating conjunction and. This word effectively glues the two clauses together. We'll learn more about different types of conjunctions in later lessons. Okay, let's try changing this sentence slightly. What if we had the elephant danced after the monkey played? We still have two clauses, the elephant danced and after the monkey played, but only one of them is a main clause. Can you spot it? Remember, a main clause makes sense by itself, outside of the sentence. Well, it's the elephant danced. This is the main clause as it does make sense by itself. After the monkey played, however, is a subordinate clause. It's not a main clause as it doesn't make sense by itself. If we were to read it out loud, it would sound incomplete. After the monkey played. It just sounds like there's something missing. This clause needs the other part of the sentence for it to make sense. It's almost like the main clause is the boss or the leader in the sentence, and the subordinate clause does a little work for the boss. Well, in fact, the word subordinate can be used to mean under the authority of a leader, and that's exactly what's happening here. Notice how the conjunction after joins the clauses together. Okay, let's see if we can change this sentence once more. Let's swap it round slightly, so we have after the monkey played, the elephant danced. Not much has changed here. We still have the main clause, the elephant danced, and the subordinate clause, after the monkey played. The only difference is that we have changed their position within the sentence. It's important to remember that the main clause won't always come at the start of a sentence. In fact, it can often improve your writing to start a sentence with a subordinate clause. There was one final change that was made, and that was the addition of a comma. This is acting as the glue to join the two clauses together. We'll learn more about when this is necessary in later lessons. So, a clause must contain a subject and a verb. For a clause to be a main clause, it must make sense by itself. If it doesn't, then it's a subordinate clause, and it needs another part of the sentence for it to make sense.